Good evening, everybody. Hello. Welcome to another episode of the JNR Talking Guitars podcast. I am one of your hosts, Joe, but let's bring in the other host because I can't do this by myself, man. And here he is. You know him, you love him, the man, the butcher.
Can't do it by yourself. All right.
Yeah, man. You can, but it's not as fun. So
happy Memorial Day weekend, man.
Yeah, you too, man. How's your day going so far?
I had a good day. Great day. Played for a while today. I couldn't settle on a guitar, man. I played through the 5150. I started with my fluorescent orange. I said, let me try a different one. And I picked up, which one was it? That Dean over there, and it was okay. And then I picked up my checkered, and I said, yeah, that sounds right. It's funny, man, how the different guitars, they just sound a little different.
Yeah, they all react different, don't they?
Yeah, the checkerboard it was locked in there. I got some stuff done.
Good. That's good, man. I'm the complete opposite. I have not played at all today, and I've been. Well, let me back up. Last night, I had a busy night, Thursday night into Friday morning at work, and it just kind of an overload. So I'm trying to play catch up, trying to get rested up, and all this, this monsoon we're having right now, all this rain and everything, and. So I went to bed early last night, and I woke up. I went to bed like 8 or 8:30 last night. That's super early for me. I don't never go to bed like that. That
is early for you.
Usually I'm up to at least midnight or 2 when I'm off, but no, man. And I slept till I got like 9:30 this morning. I was like, man, and it was just pouring down rain. I said, man, what can you do? I laid there and I went. I fell back asleep. Woke up at 1:30. I said, good Lord, and. So I had to get up and take care of some errands, go help my mom get some groceries for her. She had her pacemaker put in the other weekend and the other week. And so she's still recouping from that. So I went to the store for her, and my wife, big shout out to my wife. She's done a lot for my mom too. So, but it's just been busy, man. So I got home and we did our little memorial cookout tonight because I got to go back to work tomorrow.
Right.
And so we just did a couple of burgers and hot dogs, just my wife and I, and that was it. We watched a movie, and here we are.
It sounded like a good day, man.
It was a great day. I didn't play, and I was like, I just wasn't feeling it today, man. So
don't ever force it. If you don't,
no. And the good thing about playing guitar, if you want to take a day or two off that, it'll come back.
It will.
The bug will bite you again. It always does. But and that's why I didn't do nothing last Saturday. I had texted Ralph. I know we didn't have a show last Saturday, and I told Ralph, I said, man, I'm just not feeling good. I think I've been spreading myself too thin, man. And so he said, no, that's fine. We'll take a night off. So I went to bed early that night, too.
Right.
So I guess I'm, just catching up with me a little bit here and there.
It has, man. You've been pumping out content for months, man. I don't see how you do it. Not on your schedule anyway.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough, man. But anyway, we're happy to be here. We got a lot to talk about, so let's go over some of this chat really quick and see who showed up, and we'll see who's. Thank y'all for being here, and let's get the applause ready. First up, number one is Mr. Dave Orkin. What's up, Mr. Dave?
Mr. Orkin.
I gotta pop out this chat here so I can read this properly. There we go. And when this loads up here, there we go. Hopefully we keep our signal this evening because it's
true.
Man, it's been storming like crazy here for the past 2 nights.
Yeah, we were sitting in the green room just a few minutes ago, and then Joe's screen went blank. So I'm thinking it's him. I'm just sitting here watching. Then I texted him. I said, "You coming? What are you doing?" He says, "Well, I'm here. Where are you?" I said, "Oh, so it's me." So I'm having to diagnose the problem right quick. I'm like, "Oh my God, not now!" So if we lose a signal, it's because of the weather we're having.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all connected. We've done what we could do on our end. So if Mother Nature intervenes, that's out of our hands. So Matt Axman is here. Hello. How are you doing?
What's going on, man?
Nice to see you. Rachel is here. Hello. How are you?
Hey, Rachel.
Nice to see you. Rod. Hey, Rod. How are you doing, man?
Mr. Rod.
Nice to see you. Rod bought the Fender Strat not last week, but weekend before. He sent me a message. He said he got it in the mail. He was happy with that. That's good. And that trim system might be up a little bit, Rod, because I took the middle spring out of it, and I meant to put it in when I sent it to you, and I forgot. But if you have an extra spring, you can just put it in the middle on the back, and it'll. That was just. I like to play sometimes just 2 springs on the back. So he sent me a message last night. He said, "What gauge strings you using on here?" I said 9s. He wants to do some. I guess take it somewhere and get it set up or something. I don't know. But let's see, Mr. De Silva. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, William?
He bought the SBS guitar the other weekend, so hopefully that showed up safe.
Oh, you got a lot of customers in the chat.
Yeah, we got a couple, yeah. Joe's Guitar Shop's always open, so if there's a guitar back here when I change camera angles and y'all interested, just let me know. We can strike a deal. So, yeah, Joe's Guitar Shop 24/7. There's a Cater. Man, I ain't seen or heard from you in a while.
Hey, Cater.
Hope you're doing good, man. Edwin Crane, what's happening, man?
Hey, Edwin.
AB Normal is here. Hey, Joe in the chat. Hope you're well. Yes, thank you, man.
Hey, AB Normal.
Hope y'all are well, too. Jamie Graham is here. What's happening, man? Hope you're doing good. Let's see here. Let me scroll down. Downtown AJ Brown. What is going on, my man?
There's AJ.
Good evening, Joe and Ralph and all my internet friends. How you doing, Mr. Brown?
Right on.
Mr. Mick. Hi, Joe and Ralph.
How's it going, Mr. Mick?
How you doing, sir? Slim Fire, Joe and Ralph and the gang. I hope all is well. Yes, sir. We're hanging in there.
Hey, Slim Fire.
I hope y'all are doing good too, man. We go to Mr. Brian Powers is here. Hi, Mr. Powers. Good evening, Joe and Ralph. Good evening, sir. Good to see you. Tex O'Calley is here. Hello, fellow GOBs. Glad to be here for another Saturday. Look forward to these.
O'Calley Station. How you doing, man?
Thank you, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Jit Boy is here. What's up, man?
Hey, Jit Boy.
How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Matt Axman says, I really like those Mahaffey amps. That's from Box Set Music, yes.
Box Set Music, correct.
Yes. Yeah, those were cool. Those were cool. Let's see here. AB has a comment. He says that I traded in the USA Jim Root Jazzmaster at the and the Made in Japan 4-string this weekend. Got a Music Man Stingray. Wow.
All right.
I hear you, man. Congratulations on that. It's always good to trade or whatever the case is. Mm-hmm. And you're getting something, it's new to you, you know.
Still new guitar day.
Yes, absolutely. It still qualifies 100%. Mr. MPL, what's up, Joe and Ralph and everybody? Hello.
What's going on, MPL?
Matt Axman says Ralph needs that Ludwig set. The see-through drum kit.
I'm always in the market. Always looking, man.
That's right, man.
Always looking.
Yes, sir. Is that Smear Dude? What's happening? He says, what's happening, German Butcher?
I guess that is Smear Dude. Hey, Smear Dude.
What's happening, man? Nice to see you. Let's see. We got Mr. JP Stella in the house. There he is.
JP Stella.
We got Mr. Mike Fune, I think is how you say his name. What's up, guys? Did you buy anything at that shop?
It was National Buy an Instrument Day. I couldn't afford a guitar, so when I left, I went and got a kazoo. Does that qualify?
I got the Bad Horsey a wah by Morley. I never had a Bad Horsey wah, and I never had the opportunity to try one. I've never seen one in person, and they had a used one. And if you watched the video, you saw I tested it out, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm buying that." So I got it, and it's fantastic. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Down the street, Dylan, what is going on, my man?
What's going on, Dylan?
Casey Lee, I just got in. I'm glad I made it. Yes, sir.
Hey, Casey.
We're glad you're here. Thank you to everybody that's being here. Oh, Oh, it hasn't shown up yet, Mr. DeSilva? Dang, what the hell? It says it's supposed to show up Friday. It got delayed. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, my goodness. The holiday. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. We got, is that the Oak or a Doke? I'm not sure. Just found the channel the other day with a video of the guitar shop in Anderson. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for being here.
I'm sure that says Doke.
Sir?
That says Doke, I believe.
Okay. Right? I just want to make sure. I know sometimes people put words together and I was like, oh. UPS is, yes, sometimes they can be kind of rough, Mr. DeSilva. I apologize. Well, it's out of my hands. I did my part, but yeah, I tell you who else is getting on my nerves, and that's Amazon. I ordered some stuff a couple of nights ago from them, and it was supposed to have been here yesterday, and it's not. So it'll be here. It might be here tomorrow or Monday. What?
You got Prime?
Yeah, yeah, I got all that stuff, and hasn't shown up yet, and so I don't know if it's people are calling out because of the rain, or they're just
people calling out, yeah,
or they're just they just don't want to work or what, because it's never usually like that. Usually things roll smooth, but people get scared of the rain. I guess I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe some people quit. Mr. Brian Powers says that Ralph was supposed to pull my name out of that raffle yesterday.
Was your name in there?
Yeah, that was just. Yeah, that was awesome. That whoever won that Jackson, they're going to be very happy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good guitar.
Yeah. Let's see. We got I don't know, man.
Top Load Tilly.
Oh, thank you, Top Load Tilly. Thank you. Hello from L.A. Lower Alabama. All righty.
That's funny.
Thank you.
All the way from California. No, he just
thank you for clarifying that, because I almost said, oh, okay. Well, thank you, Top Low Telly. Thank you. We got Mr. Kerry Crouch. He goes, hey, right on, man. How are you doing? Mr. Curtis, present. I enjoy your video yesterday. I can't remember the guy's name that works at the guitar store, but he seems like a good dude. The owner, his name's Art, and the younger man that wasn't there, he's out right now in Jackson, and then the other gentleman was Mr. Lee, and then you had Rob that was he showed up. He was the customer. Yeah, he showed up to do a trade. Yeah. And yeah, so it was. We had a great visit there. We're going to get into that. And
they're all good people.
Good people at all these places. Mr. Bill Frank, good evening from Detroit Rock City. Joe and Ralph, I hope you both had a amazing week. Yeah, I had to work. I don't know how amazing. Hey, well, I'm here. I'm thankful for that.
It's true.
Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's been good, man. Thank you. A box of bunnies. Hello, everyone.
Box of bunnies.
Hello. How are you?
I like that for some reason.
And let's see, Scott from South Carolina. Joe and Ralph, you getting that much needed rain today? Oh my goodness.
More than we need.
It's overload, man.
It is.
Way too. I was like, man, it's been pouring down like nonstop.
Yeah, I left Joe's house yesterday. I couldn't go over 40 miles an hour all the way home. It was ridiculous. I should have pulled over because you couldn't see, but I'm like, where am I going to pull over at? I can't pull over here. Yeah. So I just toughed it out.
And if you can't see, and if you're having a hard time seeing and you're pulled over like that, people aren't going to see you.
Right.
I'm glad you didn't stop. That's MPL. Those Morley wah pedals are great. Enjoy. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm excited to get more acquainted with it when I have time. Slam RN, hello. Thank you for being here. Hey, appreciate it very much. Let's see. Edwin Crane says the bad horsey wah pedals rule. Nice.
I am not a wah pedal person, and I don't think I need to start learning now. I'm just not even going to bother. That's Joe's department.
Yeah. Let's see. Good boy, only while I play, I love it. The bad horse. Yeah, this is my first time. You can tell. I looked at it. You can tell it's got some age on it. But I didn't care. I mean, I hooked it up. It worked. I was like, oh, that sounds great, man. So, yeah, I know Steve Vai uses those pretty much primarily, doesn't he? Let's see. Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's because I drive a rig, man. I was heading down Thursday night to the beach, and it was, oh, God. Late at night, there's a lot of traffic, and then I got to go back tomorrow, so I can only imagine how.
Yeah,
and it's bike week too, man. On top of that,
Really?
hell yeah, it's bike week, man. They have 2 bike weeks for people who don't know. And let's see, how can I say this?
Segregated in a way.
Yes, that's the best way. Thank you. That's the best way to put it. That is exactly what it is. And I remember when I first started driving down there for my job, and I would see the first group of motorcyclists going down, and you're like, okay. And then the next week, the next group is going down, and it's easy to distinguish what's going on after just for a few seconds. And I'm like,
does Group A, do their bikes look different than Group B's bikes? Yeah, I figured.
Group A, let's see. Group A just looks, I don't know, just like what you would expect to see, and Group B is all
bling.
Yes, thank you again. Yeah, big time. And I thought to myself, is this really going on in this era of time? But it has been doing it for years and years and years. And so I noticed this a long time ago. Like I said, I've been at my job 26 years. So when I first saw it all those years ago, I thought, what is going on? But and I tell you what, and I've seen this has happened to me more than once. I'll be riding along, and I'll look in my mirror, and I see a bunch of headlights coming in the left lane, and you can tell they're motorcycles, right? Because they're just by looking, and I'm like, oh, like, a big old MC of Hell's Angels, and they're going by. I was like, holy crap! I just stay in your lane. Don't
don't move. Don't breathe.
Don't move. Don't. They just go. They just going on. I said, man, they got a chapter down there somewhere. And I said, we don't want to tick them off for sure. JP Stella says Amazon laid off a bunch of people a week ago across America. Well, okay. I didn't know that.
That explains it.
I did not know that. Well, that does explain that. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Alex2112, he says, hey guys, I just got a Made in Mexico Telly Deluxe Black with maple fingerboard. Got the Keith Richards vibe. All right. Congratulations.
All right.
Yes, Monday is Memorial Day. That's correct. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's that kick off the summer, man. People start heading down there, man.
Start of summer is what that is. Yeah.
Yes, sir. People start riding down there and getting things fired up, man.
I'm so glad I don't work in the meat department anymore.
Oh, God.
Memorial Day sucks. God almighty.
I'm telling you. Mr. Joshua Thaxton, man, I'm glad we're getting some rain. We need it. It feels like September in Simpsonville. Yes, sir. It feels wonderful outside. I won't argue that, sir. It feels wonderful. Down the street, Dylan, he says, I love the Monterey Strat. Very special in my collection. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, man. I sold Lenny the Monterey Strat. Yes.
Hey, down the street, Dylan, how many guitars do you have now?
Oh, man. I don't know. They got a lot.
Right. It's scary.
And they have some very nice guitars, man. Johnny Anderson, man, where have you been, man? I haven't seen you in years, man.
Wow.
That's the next incarnation of Yngwie right there.
Yeah?
Johnny Anderson. Oh, my God. Yeah, Johnny's a hell of a guitar player and super nice guy. And he's got a YouTube channel, but I think I don't know if he got burnt out or maybe something with me. He might have moved. I don't know. I just lost touch with him. But it's good to see you, Johnny. Man, I hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing well, man. He's a good dude. Clemson alum. Hi, Joe and Ralph. Glad to be here with you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Glad you're here.
Yes, we're glad that you're here, sir. All of you. Mr. AJ Brown, I love art at
He's
at Cornerstone. He's a great guy. He is, man.
He is a character. He
He's
loves to have
funny.
fun. Yeah, he's easygoing. Yeah,
Yes, he's great in front of the camera, man, and
camera.
and that's what I've told people we've been to in the past for guitar shop reviews. If we've never been there, and we say, look, you just act normal and talk about your shop, and if you want to, whatever you want to do is fine. And so a lot of places we've been to, they just kind of cut loose a little bit and be a little silly, and that's awesome.
That adds to the whole video.
It does, and really they're promoting their shop. So if you're going to give off a good vibe in front of the camera, then that's the kind of vibe people are going to want to go check out.
Yeah, but everybody's not comfortable in front of the camera.
Right? Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I know not everybody is, but for the people that are, you can tell a difference in the videos.
Oh, sure.
I can, but Art's great, man. He's a super kind person. Him and his whole crew out there. Lone Rocker, he says, "Hey Joe and Ralph, man, that Ibanez that was Rob that traded in your video last night looked awesome.
It did.
Beautiful.
I was impressed how thin it was.
Yes, yeah. It reminded me Herman Lee when Herman Lee was with Ibanez. He's with PRS now. And I had one at one time, but I sold it, and it was thin like that and very lightweight. And to me, it was, if there's such a thing, it was almost too thin. I was like, wow, this is I don't know, but I couldn't bond with it, so I sold it. Even though after I upgraded everything on it almost, and but I sold it, and I got a good, I came out good on that deal.
Well, good. Pass it on.
Let's see. Let me see here. Yes, please hit the like button if you don't mind. That would be awesome. Please. That would be awesome. Trying to get these shows out to YouTube.
The masses.
Yes, YouTube will promote it better to people on the replay as well. Rico B, hey now. From a sunny 93 degrees in Arizona. Rico, are you still abroad? Or have you made it back? Well, no, you just said Arizona. Okay. Sorry, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of it. I'm glad you're home safe, sir. How about that? Trying to multitask, and I cannot do that right now. Lone Rocker, congrats on the Bad Horsey. I never had one. I'm looking forward to seeing your experience and your opinion with it. Yeah, it won't be tonight, but I will definitely talk about it in a future video, yes. Absolutely. Clemson alum, we got 4 inches of rain in 2 days in North Spartanburg. Lots of wrecks around Saluda Grade and Green River area on I-26 this morning. An 18-wheeler turned over. Oh, my gosh.
Going too fast for conditions.
Yeah, I see that a lot out there, unfortunately. Just a lot of wrecks in general. Yeah.
Like this show, it's a wreck, too.
It is, isn't it? I'm like, oh, get it on track. Come on. Mad Axeman Mick Ronson used a Morley as part of his iconic sound. I didn't know that. JP Stella says, we got 6 inches of rain this past weekend. My goodness.
That's too much. It needs to fall at a steady pace for it to do any good. Or
yes.
6 inches just running off.
It's, my yard, certain parts of my yard, it looks like a pond.
Yeah, when it rains like that, there's a river that goes across my front yard, across my driveway, into the neighbor's yard, and then down the street. It's crazy.
I know. It's just really annoying. Casey Lee says that I'm starting a telly build tomorrow with a pine body, all high-graded parts, but I don't have a clue what color to finish it in. Maybe just leave it natural. Yeah, you could, and you can always go back and paint it later. I mean, if you want.
I don't like color.
It's I don't know. I did a couple of guitar builds that were just for my own personal entertainment, and I'm not a luthier. I'm not nothing like that. And the parts were great, high quality parts. But the paint job, not
tough.
so much.
Paint job's tough, man.
You have to really know what you're doing.
You really do.
I just had spray paint went and I was like,
Got some runs on it. And
yeah, man. I was like,
real
oh,
classy
damn.
and stuff. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, I'm the only one going to be playing it. Nobody's going to
Right.
see it.
Yeah.
But let's see. Johnny Anderson, he chimes in. He goes, I posted a video 2 weeks ago. It's good to see you, man. Hope all is well. Yes, sir. Same here, man. I hope you're doing good. And yeah, Johnny is great, man. I know Johnny's heard this a lot, and I remember I said this to him years ago. I said, man, you remind me of Walter White from Breaking Bad. That's who he reminds me. I mean, Walter White, before he was bald, you know. And then Johnny looks a lot. He favors that so much. I was like, wow. Let's see. Texo Cali says lots of wrecks. This show, you say, wreck it, Ralph.
I'll try. Give me.
Yeah, we're good at that. Yeah, we're good at that. Yes, absolutely. Here we go. JP Stella, that green PRS SC is calling your name, Joe. You know what's funny?
He asks about it every time he goes.
Art sent me a text this morning and said, tell me that the guy finally called him back with the price.
Oh, no.
So I need to sell a couple of guitars, y'all, so I can go buy that thing.
Really?
Yep. And if I can do that, I will go there. I'll go there next weekend and get it.
when we were there, we used that app to kind of, get a general price. So
Rig Studio AI, it will definitely
that
tell
you were
you.
given, was it comparable to what we
Yes,
saw?
it was a good price. Yeah, the guy was what he was asking before was way too much for my Ninja. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, sir. Hey, fellas, what are y'all's thoughts on the Fender lawsuits?
I mean, how to copy a body, to copyright a body style. I mean, that's tough, man. They should have done that a long time ago. To try and pull that now, I don't see it, man. It doesn't make sense.
Now, to be totally honest with you, for my Ninja, the only video I've seen or watched some of was Philip McKnight's, and so everybody's doing these videos now, and I just didn't care to talk about it because to me it doesn't matter. But I think that primarily that's for outside the U.S., correct? For this, I believe, and I think that I don't know, man. I can see both sides of the fence, man. I mean, if I had something that was copyrighted, especially a guitar or something like that, and people were doing knockoffs and it was really, really close to what I had come up with, yeah, I'd be agitated. But I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I haven't really investigated it, to be honest with you, a whole lot, because I believe that primarily is targeted toward outside the U.S. So I was like, I wonder what they're going to do, because it's not going to affect me, But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Man, it could turn into a nasty thing. Lawsuits are never pretty. Well, for particular parties, but
Depends on what side you're on. Yeah, the winning
yes,
side.
exactly. Yes. But thank you for my Ninja. That's really kind. Thank you. Bill Frank. Ralph, is that a clear guitar case,
It is,
glass
man.
case behind you? Yes.
Badass, isn't it?
It's a display case.
Somebody
Yes.
thought it was a poster one time. They said, "Is that a poster?" I understand why, because there's that glare on there.
Yeah.
Right? I understand why, but no,
It's actually a guitar
clear guitar
case.
case. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's made to display and you can hang it on the wall. Yes.
sure is.
And I believe that was purchased at the guitar shop
The
in
guitar.
Anderson.
My wife bought that for me. Yep.
Yes.
Brought it home. I had no idea she was doing that.
Yes. Yeah, really, really nice. Lone Rocker, Joe and Ralph, when is that you will be busking at the guitar shop? Oh, August 1st. August 1st, and I'm going to say between 2 and 2:30. Yes. Yes. And I got the MP3 player here. I was trying to go over, I got my songs loaded on here. And even Ralph asked me, he goes, man, how long are you going to play? I said, I don't know, man, maybe an hour and 15. It won't be, I'm not going to sit there and play. Play for 4 hours. I'm not doing all that, But
Depends on how big the crowd. What if there's a big
yeah,
crowd?
I mean, I don't want to, it's going to be, it's going to be kind of where I can't have it real loud, but loud enough where people can enjoy it, you know. But I don't want to be an annoyance to people trying to shop, you know. So,
Joe, you know, annoyance? Come on,
man. Yeah. How much you say this was? Hey, tell him to turn it. Hey, what now? Do what? You know, I don't want to be like that. And I'm over here trying to, you know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I would say it's August 1st. That's a Saturday, and hopefully I should be up and running by 2 p.m. I hope, and Ralph will be there too, and we're looking for be a good time. Ralph's going to film some for me, and it's going to be a fun time. Let's see. Jet Boy said I just subbed to Johnny Anderson. That's awesome, man. Yes, yeah, he's a good dude. Liquor Master Flex. Hey, folks, Saturday night's all right.
Right on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for being here. That's all so right, nice. Right. Let's see. We got people chiming in about the Fender lawsuit deal. That's good. JP says maybe Fender should price cut their guitars. They wouldn't resort to suing people. Hey, look, there's a bunch of guitars out there to me that are just way overpriced. So I'm not arguing that. And I've always wondered that. Ralph and I have had plenty of discussions on this channel about certain guitars and certain manufacturers. And to me now, for me, at the end of the day, it's a guitar, man. Unless you're a collector, okay, that classifies it different. That's a different thing. But if you're a player,
category, yeah.
If you're a player and you're just a normal blue collar working man like the rest of us, you know, $500,000, $600,000, $800,000 guitar is fine. And but yeah, I've seen some Fenders that were way up there and Gibsons. I'm like, damn, you know. But that's just my 2 cents, man. Dewey, I don't see the Fender lawsuit holding up in the U.S. Yeah, I don't think it applies to the U.S. I don't think. Again, I haven't, you know, done a lot of research. I just thought I heard Phil McKnight say that it applied to outside the U.S., which I was like, oh, okay, then next subject. Yeah, that's what I thought in my mind when I heard him say that. I was like, oh, okay, well this ain't no going to be a problem because I'm not going outside the U.S. to get a guitar. Downtown AJ Brown, clearly the wrong people are in charge of Fender. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
they had a meeting. They apparently had a meeting, some board meeting, and somebody's. You know what? Let's sue people.
Yeah,
we're not busy. Let's sue people.
Let's stir the pot and make things harder for everybody. Yeah.
Hey, it's got their name it's got their name out there, and we're talking about it. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, you know,
there's no such thing as bad publicity, right?
That's, I guess, you know.
I think there is.
I think there is such thing as bad publicity. I do. I was like, I don't know about that. I mean, if you, you know, but Dave Workin says, here's the problem. Leo Fender never trademarked the design and even copied it with G&L. The design has been public domain for years. Okay. Raging Kane, he says, Fender took a Chinese company to court in Germany. Chinese company didn't show up, so Fender got the judgment, and it's only in Europe.
In the motherland, Germany?
Okay. Casey Lee says, I think they don't, if they don't back off, Fender will crash worse than Gibson in the 20-teens.
It kind of makes them seem petty in a way, do you know?
Kind of, sort of, a little bit. Yeah, I can see both sides, man. Edwin Crane says, I watched most of Blue Guitar's video on Fender's deal, but didn't even change the headstock at all on his guitars. Mike Fune says, I think Fender is mad. My Firefly is probably just as good as their expensive guitars. You know, there's guitars that I still own today that are just as good, man. I mean, yeah, some of them might require a little bit of upgrades. That's personal preference. I just like to tinker with stuff like that. But yeah, and they play just as good, man. Just as good. There's only so much you can do to a guitar, man. I mean,
that's true.
In my opinion, I mean, good God. Mr. Josh Thomas is here. Hello, sir. Fender is scared because the smaller companies are gunning them in all aspects, especially quality and price. Well, yeah, buddy, I tell you. JP Stella 20 city busking tour. Oh my God. Yeah, man. I'll be doing good to bus for 20 minutes. Let's see. Texas-Cali, if the lawsuit comes to U.S., look out PRS. They copied the Strat verbatim with their John Mayer Silver Sky guitars, which I believe is what started all of this when John Mayer bailed on Fender.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Yeah, when I first seen the Silver, and I had a Silver Sky for a short while, but when I first seen those when they came out, I was like, that's a Fender Strat with a PRS headstock. That's what, and I had one for a short while, but I traded it. And it just is weird. It's like, man. Let's see. AJ Brown, why aren't you and Ralph doing a set at the guitar shop?
It's a little more complicated than just, sure, let's go, I mean.
There's a lot involved.
Right. I mean, just dragging this drum kit, it's a thing. It's a thing, which we've discussed, I think, on the last show. More of a smaller acoustic kit that's more travel ready as opposed to this.
More user friendly on the road.
And I'd love to take that because I love the way it sounds, and I can count on. I can count on.
It's way too much work, man.
Yes, I'd have to get there at 6 o'clock in the morning, so we'd be ready at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
He'll get there. I was like,
I've moved this drum set from one side of the room to the other. I've taken it down to reconfigure the toms, and there's always one cable. What is your problem? Come on, man. So right. There's always an issue somewhere.
Yeah,
but I love it. I love it.
But Ralph is thinking about an acoustic kit. Yeah, he's thinking about that for down the road. Absolutely. Liquor Masterflex quality control issues and the prices they charge are ridiculous. This is Fender. The lawsuit is because small-time luthiers and guitar makers are making them quake in their boots by making better alternatives cheaper. Yeah, that's with a lot of products, not just guitars. There's a lot of things out there that hold up with the original that has come out, And let's see. Texas-Cali says Fender is tone deaf on this issue. They may win the battle and lose the war with POing their fan base. Anything's possible, man.
It's true.
I'm not here to say you're right or wrong. I'm just, y'all, all opinions are welcome in the chat, y'all, in case anybody's new here.
Yes. Yeah.
We welcome all opinions. We're not here to judge anything or anybody.
Yep.
You want to put your feelings out there, your opinion, let her rip, man.
Yep, as long as you're fine with ours.
Yes, because when we want to vent our opinion, we're going to do it.
So, get it. You're going to hear it.
Yeah, so don't, we want to make sure y'all know it's an adult conversation, two-way street here. Jet Boy says, Dave, Fender owned patent, it ran out, and they are non-renewable, and it's been in court for years.
All right.
Okay.
So I don't have all the facts.
I don't either. I don't.
There's always more to the story you don't know that you don't know.
Yeah, I don't
know what I don't know.
I don't have anything to contribute to this because I don't know nothing about it, man. It's
you don't know nothing. Period.
I don't, especially tonight. I'm totally out of the loop. Mr. Paul Lou is here. Hello, man.
Hey, Paul.
Nice to see you, sir. Raging Cane, only the headstocks apply in the U.S. Okay. All right. Let's see. Blue Monks, hey, man. He goes, it's only the EU, I guess, European, I guess, and those.
It's commies.
Woo. All right. I hear you, Blue Monks. All right. Let's see here. We got Texas-Cali chimes in. He goes, Fender is so jealous of PRS after they got John Mayer, who was arguably one of the best Strat players alive. And then they also went after GNL, bought them out, further destroying Leo Fender's legacy. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one way to shut something down is to buy it out. And that's what Walmart's doing right now with all the dairies across the country. I should know. Chris Cobb Music. Hello, Chris. I read that Fender hasn't done a great job protecting their patents over the years like Gibson has. Reason you don't see a ton of makers replicating Gibsons like you do Fenders. Let's see. But still hit sales upcoming up guitar. It's easy to see that this is a bad thing. Yeah, it's interesting to see how all this is going to turn out for sure. Hey, Fisticutter, I'm late. However, one Fender is going to hurt the customer's opinion of the brand. Apparently, this has got a lot of people talking, so.
Got us talking.
Very interesting. Yes. Let's see. Yeah, who's that? I don't play Fender, so I don't care. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. I have a few Fender Strats. I enjoy them, but I'm not like a Fender Strat enthusiast or something. You know, I don't. I couldn't tell you one thing or another. Joshua Thaxton says, "I bet is it Toman or Toman or has the resources in Europe to call Fender's bluff." Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
Well, we'll see. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. Rod, hey Rod, never owned a Fender until I bought yours, Joe, and I've had Squires, just not Fenders. Yeah, that's good, man. That is a legit Fender you got there, yeah. And I still have an old. My first Strat I ever got was a Squire. I still have it. I think I got it in the late '90s, and I still have it today. It's them older Squires of that. Well, the one I got was built like a tank. So I've kept it all these years. Still plays great. Mike E, hello, howdy, Joe and Ralph. It's nice to see y'all.
Hey, Mike.
Good to see you too, sir. Thank you for being here, man. Before I get moving too much further, let's talk about our visit to Cornerstone really quick, Ralph, if that's okay. If y'all seen the video that we released earlier, we went there yesterday. That's in Easley, South Carolina. Cornerstone Christian and Music Supply. Art and his crew run that facility down there. And the weekend before, the video came out last weekend of the Guitar Shop. And we actually shot that the weekend before that. So we've been busy with Guitar Shop stuff. And so the Guitar Shop in Anderson was amazing. Chris DeVito and his group there. And then we went to Cornerstone yesterday, and absolutely fantastic. We had a great time. And we've been to Cornerstone. I guess that makes what, 3 times?
3.
We've been for you and I that we've been there.
Together,
yeah. And it's absolutely phenomenal. So that PRS SE that's hanging up there, it's on consignment. So and every time I would go, I'd see that price tag was still blank, and I was like, I wonder what this guy's wanting for this thing. So we had talked, and so Art reached out to the guy because Art told me what he believed the man might want. And I thought, that's awful steep, man. And so I used my Rig Studio AI app, and I took a picture of it, and AI identifies it, and it tells you what the price is new and what the price should be used. And so I looked at it, and I said, yeah, this is what should go for used. And so the guy actually shot it lower than what it suggested used on the app, so which is good, which is really good. Because the first number I heard, I was like, ooh, I don't think he's going to get that. He might as well just buy a new one. But I had a good time. What was your thoughts, man? What do you think about yesterday?
Oh, yeah. Always a great time, man. You walk in there, the energy's it's just great. And while you were letting your camera charge, and I sat down at the table with several of them, and we just talked like on a personal level, not even really about guitars or music, and got to know them that way. It was great, man.
Yeah, I had a great time. I always love going to a guitar shop and hanging out with the people there, and they're always very accommodating and very welcoming to Ralph and I. And they said, look, man, just film what you want, whatever you want to do, and it's always good because when we go to these places, man, we're there. It's a two-way street. We're there to help promote their store, and hopefully it's going to help the channel. You know, so I've had people say, "What do you charge for this?" I said, "Man, we don't charge y'all nothing.
No.
We're not charging you nothing to do that. We're not on that level. You know, we're just two guys having fun, and we want to
Exactly.
check out some guitars and hang out. That's it. So we don't never charge for that because I've had people ask me that.
Really?
Yes,
You have not told me that. You have not told me that.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry. I've had stores say, "Well, what do y'all charge to do that?" And I said nothing. And Tempo was one of them.
Oh,
Before we went there, yeah, the Miss I forget her name. That her and her husband run it, and I talked to her the first time when I got a hold of them last year, and she said, "Well, what do y'all charge?" I said, "No, we don't charge nothing, ma'am. It's free." And she said, "Oh, well, that changes everything."
yeah, you're doing us a favor. You know?
Yes,
they're doing us a favor
because every store is different. You're going to see something different in every location, and the stories are different, and the layout, everything, the layout, and you know, you see some of the same guitars from place to place, but you also see something that you haven't seen anywhere else.
Exactly.
And that, to me, that's what's very interesting. I'm like, ooh, I haven't seen that in another store.
You never know what's behind the door.
You never know.
Once you open it up, yep.
Like at Tony's Audio Centro, you know, I told you he's got that original 80s Marshall JCM 800 full stack.
Yes.
That's, you know, he still has it, you know, and I was like, man, I have not seen one of those anywhere else. You know, that's just an example, right? But yeah, it's I had a great time, and thank you again to Art and everybody at Cornerstone Christian and Music Supply for letting us come out there, and Chris DeVito at the guitar shop the weekend before. Thank you so much. Mikey, Joe, did I miss your reverb resolution? I was getting ready to talk about that, sir. So here is, I'm going to read to y'all what they sent me, because this is going to be partially my fault, because I assumed by now they would give me a final resolution. Oh my God, it's been like a week, you know. So I assumed, I made the thumbnail earlier in the week, and I was like, okay, I'll hear something by Friday. Well, I did, but so we're kind of halfway there. So I'm going to read to you what they sent me. I've kept the email because I wanted to share it with y'all. So okay, for those who don't know, let me just give a quick backstory. I sold a guitar to a customer off my Reverb store. It was the Corvette Red Ibanez RG 550. There's nothing wrong with that guitar. He received it, and he sends me a message saying, "I want my money back. There was a little small chip, really small dot next to the trim system, and you can see the wood, you know, what's red, and he said, little small dot." And he goes, and there's a little ding on the very bottom where there's no paint messed up in that whatsoever. But I was like, what? So obviously this happened during the shipping process, because you can look at the pictures that I had posted, and I always do pictures during the shipping process and everything else. And there's some people in this chat that's bought guitars from me. They can vouch for what I do. They were happy. So there's no reason for me to go, you know what, let me get a hammer and hit this guitar and then send it out. That's stupid. I would never do anything to damage anything I'm selling. So obviously this was done in shipping. So I told the gentleman, listen, I need to reach out to Reverb, because, you know, you say you want to return it, and I don't do returns on my stuff. It's clear as day on my Reverb store. I don't do returns, but if something happens during the shipping process, then that goes to a different level. And I did buy the buyer protection, which is what everybody should do. And on the show, weekend before last, I was asking people, you know, what do y'all think is going to happen? Because this is my first rodeo with this situation. All my other customers have always been 100% satisfied. Not a problem. But I knew in the back of my mind, there's going to be that one person sooner or later that's going to pop up and say, oh, this isn't right, or something, you know, something. There's always a bad egg somewhere. So I reached out to Reverb support, and you know, everything between you and the buyer is in a message thread that is retained for Reverb's records, so they can access that message thread and see what y'all are saying to each other. So if you never mess with Reverb and you think you're gonna get something sneaky in there and nobody's gonna see it, you better think again, because they monitor all that stuff. They have bots that monitor these message threads too. So I reached out to them and I said, look, what can we do with this to resolve this? I did buy, and like I said, I bought the protection and everything else. So here we go. This was a couple of days ago. This is from Reverb, and it says, "Hi Joe, this is Tal at Reverb. I have your sale of your Ibanez RG550," and he gives the order number, "pulled up. I'll be the assigned agent assisting you with this. Sorry for any trouble thus far, but we appreciate your patience." He goes on to say, "I understand that this order was damaged in transit. Thankfully, you purchased Reverb Safe Shipping, which allows Reverb to offer a resolution directly instead of involving the shipping carrier. As a first step, I'm working with the buyer now to see if they're interested and able to pursue repairs on this item. I should be able to update you regarding the next steps within 1 to 2 days. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I'd be happy to help. Thanks for your time. I'll be in touch soon. Best, Tal." So there we go. That's where we stand as of right now. I just assumed that the first interaction, they would just take care of it. So we're kind of still in the same area, that gray area that before anything started. So that's where it is right now. And so I'm assuming they'll continue to settle it. I don't see why they wouldn't, because it was damaged. It was damaged during shipping. So
How do you repair a small chip? Is it like a chip on your car and you just get that touch-up paint? Is it that kind of a situation? Or?
I have no idea, man. I don't know. I've had chips on stuff now. I've done it on guitar, but not really. Like on amps, like this, the used Marshall cabinet I got. Some of the Tolex was a little tear in it, and it was just barely hanging on. So I just tore it off, and you can see the part of the wood cabinet. I took a black Sharpie and colored that in, and it's. I mean, you don't notice that unless you really, really look. But that's different. That's an older cabinet. With this, I don't know, and it depends on. I guess it depends on the person, how particular they are. To me, I've got guitars that when I'm buying a guitar myself and it's used, I'm already prepared to see some little nicks and whatever. I'm already prepared because it's been played, and that was, my pictures were fine. There's no marks on it whatsoever. So somebody told me, you don't know, this guy might have got it, and his girlfriend / wife or whoever might have got mad and maybe threw it against something or threw something at the guitar. It could be anything. Yeah. And now he's wanting his money back or something. But because it's just, and I kind of thought, wow, dude, if you want something really pristine, you should have just bought one new.
Brand new, yeah.
I mean, good Lord. But we'll see what happens there. We'll see. So that's where we are right now with the Reverb decision. And but it seems, the vibe I'm getting from that email, it seemed like that it might be okay. I don't see why it would go into a negative direction. I don't see why that would happen. Well, sorry, Joe, you're just screwed. So I don't see that happening. I don't get that vibe. Could be wrong, but I'm not getting that vibe at all. We'll see what people think about it in the chat. What do you think, Ralph, before I move on? You got any thoughts about it?
I mean, just a little ding. I don't even know if I would have brought that up. Some people are just really anal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We're going to have to repaint the whole guitar because of that one little, come on, man.
Dude, it's so small. It's so small.
Now, some people just like to be troublemakers, Joe.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. You're going to run into that once in a while.
They're just grumpy like we are. They're just grouchy. They're pissed off at life, I
was like, wow, dude, you're really wanting to. Okay, whatever.
I mean, the main thing is, does it play? Does it play great?
Oh, hell yeah.
Happy with the way it plays?
Yeah.
No, this ding, I can't. It doesn't play right because of this little nick.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I said, all right, well, we'll let Reverb handle it. I got the protection for that reason. So
I think it's petty. I think it's
a little, I think it's a little too much, but that's just my 2 cents. We were talking about Ralph getting an acoustic kit probably down the road for future busking ventures. AJ Brown says, makes sense about the drums. Ralph needs his old electronic drum machine back from the 80s.
Yeah, that would work, AJ, but the visual's not very, I'm hitting this little, the visual's not, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
It would not
But it
be.
does
It'd be
work.
like, I hit it, man.
Hold on a second. It's just looking ridiculous.
Oh man,
I would
be
like
funny
to
if you
have
got
that back and
that.
mess around with it.
Be funny if you got that old drum machine we saw at Cornerstone, that rhythm ace.
1960s
Hang on, that
drum mashing
hit
button.
it's gonna be like some bossa nova bull crap or something.
Yep, exactly.
Oh man. JP Stella, Joe has been to Cornerstone 11,000 times.
11,113.
I've been there a lot.
Exactly right.
Yes, I've been there
It's
a lot.
close to his house.
It's close to the house. It's convenient, and I do take guitars there that need electrical work done. I take them there, and they do a great job.
You brought them
actually, I took my PV Wolfgang Special and dropped it off, and told him what I was wanting done to it, and he said okay. So, and that's my last PV Wolfgang Special I have. But yeah, they do great work there. Liquor Masterflex says, always wonderful seeing y'all at Cornerstone. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. We are very thankful. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Fisticuffer says, I love watching you guys going to the different stores. Another channel that Guitar Guy does similar things with small stores and guitar show around my area. Oh, that's good. Yes, it's always good, man. Here's a happy customer. Jip Boy got the Charvel from me not long ago. He goes, I vouch no issues with the Charvel, except it being too sweet. It was packaged perfect, actually, overprotected. See, there you go. That's a good thing. And that's what I do, man. I try to do a little extra TLC on the packing job.
You've been on both sides of that. You've gotten guitars that are packed well. You've gotten guitars that are minimally
yes.
packed. And you're like, how did that even make it?
Yes. The satchel from Guitar Center Online was what you call the minimal safe packing job. I couldn't believe it wasn't damaged. I was like, oh my God. It had just like one little, like this little sheet of mini bubble wrap that was loosely around the guitar, and there was nothing else.
They just stuck it in a giant
just
manila
just put it in there, and I was like, who the hell was working that day? Some guy that decided he was going to quit, and he just and it was pull out the stuff just went, just fell off. I was like, wow. And of course there was no whammy bar, so I was like, there we go. All right.
There you go.
There we go. Jamie Graham, he says this weather here in the upstate South Carolina definitely puts a damper on those outside Memorial Day weekend gigs. Yes. Yeah, man. Casey Lee says, I'm convinced that selling on Reverb is a 50-50 shot at best. I sell everything on Marketplace, cash only, and it's done. Yeah, that is an option. I just don't like, I've just heard too many crazy stories about Marketplace, and let's just say where I live, I don't want to deal with nobody out here.
You don't want to meet strangers.
No.
In a shade.
No, I don't want to deal with that.
You don't want to give them your address. You don't want them coming to your house.
No, I don't. And there's a guy I used to work with. That's what he does, and he lives in a nice area. And all the stuff he sells, he tells people to come out there. And I'm like, damn, are you crazy?
Yeah.
But he does. I mean, I went out there and got a pressure washer from him a couple of weeks ago. It's brand new, and it works. So I was like, all right. Scott from South Carolina, I think this damage may have happened after it was opened. Also, it was not sold in new condition. That's right. It was listed as very good. That's right. That's what some other people said, I bet that happened after he took it out and something happened. Mm-hmm. I don't know if he dropped something on it or I don't know. The dog pissed on it. I don't know. But
and it just tipped over. Who knows?
It could be something. Yeah, because I need this back. I'm like, Did you see down there where it says no returns? I mean,
no returns.
Yeah, I don't play that, man.
No returns.
Better Call Saul, JP. I love that show. I love that. I'll always love that show. Jip Boy says, I agree, Scott. Sounds like a case hit when opened or something. Yes. Yeah, it's really funny where the ding is, right beside the trim, on the upper part of the trim system. Let's see here. Mike E says that I never bought from Reverb, but I sold a lot of stuff on there about 5 years ago. Luckily, no issues. But I'd assume if you bought buyer protection, that would cover you. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming as well, sir. That's what other people had said. other people that had the same experience said, or the same type of issue rather, said that their experience turned out to be positive, that Reverb took care of them.
Yeah, the buyer protection should take you out of the equation.
It should,
just
exactly.
be dealing between them, you know.
Exactly, and I think that's what's going on, according to what it sounded like in the email. Tex of Cali, Saul Goodman to the rescue. Better Call Saul was a great show. Breaking Bad. Yeah, I love Better Call Saul. I love that. A lot of people I talk to, they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that was a great show, man. JP says the guy that guy thought the whammy bar is a NASCAR stick shift and slipped. Oh my goodness.
He could have been trying to put it in and he dropped it on there. Who knows, man? Something so small.
And it's not on the side where you put the trim bar. The nick is up above the trim system, so it's up here.
All right.
So it's in a weird spot. I was like, well, how would that something? Wow, what did you do, man? Did you like take your hand and hit it or something? What? Scott from South Carolina, the price new for that guitar is $11.99 for the RG 550. Yeah, they're not cheap. Han, I agree. Han 36 Solo, that kind of thing doesn't happen in shipping. He's lying. That's yeah, I don't know. I just know that when he sent pictures, it was nicked up, and I know it wasn't like that when I shipped it.
He be lying.
Yeah, so yeah, the guy he's being awful sneaky here. The potential buyer. Jit Boy says Joe wrapped the guitar and overpackaged the Charvel. Yeah, there we go. And JP Stella says Casio drum set. Casio drum set.
That is portable. I'll give you that.
Yes, it's all good, man. Ted Fair, brother Ted, what's going on? He goes, I'm sorry I'm late to the party. I'm glad you're here, sir.
Welcome.
Yes. Let's see here. Let's move down to Fisticuffer. He says, I traded a guy once. He spent 2 hours looking over the guitar. He was the one who reached out to me every couple of months for 2 years on and off, asking me to trade. He looked over the guitar for 2 hours? That's ridiculous. Man. I'm like, dude, I'm not standing here for 2 hours. I mean,
2 hours, yeah.
That's ridiculous. That I want to avoid all that. But
there's people like that. That's the thing. There's people like that, man.
Yeah.
Apparently you're dealing with one.
Apparently so. Jit Boy says, I'm waiting to trade Ralph something, scoping out his videos. Oh.
Okay.
Let me see here. Matt Axman, he says that I like the music store tour. Y'all have a lot of nice stores in South Carolina.
It's true. We do.
We are very fortunate, sir, for that. Yes. I was very shocked at how many are around here. Mm. And if you look at the playlist for Guitar Shot reviews, I just happened to look over that playlist a few nights ago I said, man, what do we got in this playlist? There's a lot. I was telling Ralph when we were heading to Cornerstone yesterday, I said, man, have you looked at that playlist lately? Look at all the places we've been to. Damn. I said, there's a lot, man. But thank you, Matt Axman. Thank you for that comment. Mr. Josh Thomas, Joe, I'm sure you had a clear photo documentation. Yes, I did. Of the guitar before shipped. I've heard you say before your photo that you photoed the whole process. Yes, I do. So shipping or the buyer damaged, that's why I hate dealing with those people. Yeah, I knew, I don't know, like Ralph said, I knew I was going to run into that sooner or later.
People are the worst.
So I was like, well, that's a good idea. Casey Lee says I meet in front of the police station when I sell them. Now, that's great. Yeah.
Oh, wow. If
you have that in your area and they'll meet you there, that's great. That's fantastic. Yeah. That's a genius idea.
That is a good idea.
There ain't nothing. Well, here, they got a substation they put in town here, but nobody's never there.
There's nobody ever there.
It's always empty. And I'm like, oh, man.
That's not helpful.
I was like, that was a waste of taxpayers' money, but and everything. But Mr. Josh Thomas, he could have went and bought a new one and dumped the extra money and upgrades that you've already done. Yeah, it's I don't know what the guy's thinking, man. It's It's crazy situation for sure. Let's see here, Texarkana. Have you guys ever been to? No, that small little town was featured in the movie. Nah, I've never been there. Never heard of that. Mm-mm. No, AJ, I don't care nothing about Debbie Gibson. Do nothing for me.
That is random, man.
Ted Farah, new Axe Day, Gibson 61 SG, and Pelham Blue from Guitar Center. Oh, there we go. Man, that's awesome. That's the color of my SG, Pelham Blue. That's it. I couldn't remember yeah. Yes, I did, JP. Did you get that? The EVH Stealth Lunchbox amp? Yes, sir. You can't see it. It's behind me there. Yes. And I hooked it up the other day. It turned out great. Thank you, JP, for asking. It turned out great, man. Yeah, everything was great on it. I tried it out. I haven't been able to play much this week, man. Damn, I've been slammed with work so much. And but yeah, as of right now, it's holding up great. Yes. But I did get that, yes. And I got it hooked up for the live setup. I'm just not in position to play it tonight. But I will soon, I promise. Yeah. Fantastic amp, man. I love it. Really good. Let's see. Let's see. Texarkana says, "Oh, by the way, I liked your quick little 10-minute AI film of you guys in high school. That was wild. And these films will only get better. How amazing AI is. Can render all of that, but can't spell." Yeah, they do the misspelling for copyright reasons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like for the Ralph's likeness, character likeness was putting up supposedly an Aerosmith poster, but it said Aerosmith or something, and the images are a little off. And
we opened for Sammy Hagen, stuff like that.
Sammy Hagen, yeah, it was, yeah, and because when I was writing the script, I put Sammy Hagar, and it won't do it. AI says, "Oh, we can't say that's a copyright, entertainment name or whatever." So. So you have to just kind of overlook those little things, but
I think they add to it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny, but as of right now, I won't be doing no more of those. That took so much time to do, and just a handful of people liked it, and I was disappointed because I'd put a lot of time and work into those. They did amazingly well on Facebook, which is weird because I don't do a lot on I don't do a lot of stuff like that put it on Facebook, but.
Well, on Facebook, you have a lot more friends on Facebook that kind of we grew up with. Do you know? You know what I mean?
That's true. I mean, I don't really communicate with a lot of the people on Facebook because, let's just face it, a lot of people just want to be drama queens and stuff, and I'm not getting involved in none of that stuff. But yeah, it did really good on Facebook. It had a lot more views on Facebook than it did on my YouTube channel. And I thought that was weird. I was like, wait a minute, something's backwards here. But
the internet's crazy, man.
It's weird. You can never predict anything, what's going on with that. But let's see. Let me see here. Jamie Graham says some people get guitars just to admire and polish them daily. Oh yeah. Yeah, some people do. Everybody's different. Absolutely. Jeff C., as I understand it, Fender changed its tactic in Europe compared to the U.S. case they lost. Fender is arguing artistic copyright rather than a trademark. Copyright is easier to defend. All righty. Nice. Ted Ferris, I sent you a picture of the messenger. Oh, of the guitar. Nice. Okay. Nice. All right. Let's see. Fantastic. I wasn't sure if you got the amp EVH. They don't make them anymore? I didn't know that. Okay. So the 5153 lunchbox head that I got, they don't make those anymore? I didn't know that. That's news to me, man. Interesting.
Nice.
I'm glad I got one then. glad I got one then. Let's see. Carrie Crouch. I had to step away from the chat for a minute. Okay, yeah. Oh, well, congratulations. You're going to be a proud papa for the third time. That's good, man.
Right on.
Congratulations, man. Absolutely. That's great, man. How's the Marshall, Joe, now that you've had it a little bit? I love the Marshall. DSL 100H. Yeah. It's fantastic. I love that amp. It's thank you for asking. Yeah, I've had it for a couple of weeks now. It's right there in that classic rock realm, if that's what you like. Which I love. And it's perfect for that. I got it dialed into what I like. And yes, it's awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I have a lot of fun with that amp. And you can tell, I can anyway, I can tell a big difference with the EVH as opposed to the Marshall. I was like, ooh, that's a little bit more modern sounding, if you will, the EVH, which, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the drama on, yeah, there's a lot of that. It's incredible. I won't say any names, but I had this girl I went to school with, her and her, well, I guess it's her soon-to-be ex now. They've been married since high school. And then she sent me a thing on Messenger saying she was requesting a song, like for me to do a video.
All right.
And she said, well, me and so-and-so are dating now. Huh? She goes, I'm not married to so-and-so no more. I was like, nah, I didn't know that. And this is another guy we went to school with that she's seeing. So I was like, wow, okay. I was like, well, I hope things work out for you.
She's just filling you in, huh?
Yeah, I like the, can you play this song for me and so-and-so? And I thought, but the request was, I'm sorry, the request was corny. I was like, I ain't playing that damn song.
Oh, I gotta know what song. You tell me later.
I said, I'm not touching that. I'm sorry, but I'm not touching that. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Can't you request like some Van Halen or something? No, I'm gonna request this. I'm like, oh. I'm like, no, thanks. Good luck with your venture.
Your venture.
Whatever you want to call it.
Venture.
Oh my goodness. It says that Ralph, we're in the new custom acoustic drummer kit.
Ralph, where is the new custom? That's where I'm in the market.
Yeah.
I'm in the market, my friend.
Yes. Man, oh man. Yeah, we're gonna, hopefully he can get an acoustic kit pretty soon. I hope, and then we'll have to do some rehearsing on that so you can get used to that kit. He had a couple places in mind, places rather he could get one from. We've been to a few places, so
yes,
or whatever he decides to do. But so I think hopefully next Friday, Ralph and I can do some rehearsing, I hope, and kind of get back on that horse, man.
Ride that horse.
Man, yeah, get back to some rehearsing. And and then I got to try to practice the set list for the MP3 player for the guitar shop for that little shindig there.
So you've settled on the songs you're going to do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've got all that on here. I even went through here a few days ago and kind of refined the list, and I was like, I'm not playing that. Yeah, okay, let me do what now?
Weeded out the junk.
Yes, I had exactly. Yeah, I had to revise it, and I took some songs off of the Rodecaster and put them on this MP3 as well. Some more that I'm a lot more familiar with because I play these more, and I was like, man, there's a few on the MP3 player I haven't played in a long time. Like there's a what is it? Cuts Like a Knife, Bryan Adams, which is a great song, man. That's always a classic to play in the if you're in a band. That's always a good one to do. People love that song, especially when it gets down to the little quiet part, and then it builds up. That's a great song. And then, of course, Freebird. Somebody always shouts that out. So I got that on standby just in case. And a couple of Skynyrd songs. You can't go wrong with Skynyrd, man. Call Me the Breeze. Got that on there. let's see, Tom Petty, a couple of those, and just all kind of stuff. Of course, some Van Halen. So hopefully it'll go over well. I hope. Hopefully it'll be satisfying to the people that are there to check it out. I'm just curious how many people are going to show up, because this that will be the official grand opening of the store. So I'm just curious. I'm like, is it going to be 10 people there? Is it going to be 80 people there?
There's going to be if they're going to have music in the parking lot. Didn't he say something about some reps from some companies are going to be there?
Yeah. There's supposed to be some reps that are supposedly supposed to show up there. Yes, and there's a lot going on there.
So if you're around that area, come on by on August 1st.
August the 1st at the Anderson Mall at the guitar shop, and it's going to be a good time, man. It's going to be fun. I can go ahead and say this now because it's safe, because the deal is done. But I did trade Chris a guitar, the owner of the guitar shop, because I had that USA Special, what was it called? USA Special Strat or something on my Reverb store, and had it for a good deal. And nobody was biting on it. Nobody seemed to, I said, man, okay. And then when we went to the guitar shop a couple weekends ago, I saw that it was like a Carolina, like a blue, chlorine burst kind of blue EVH Standard on the wall. And I said, I said, oh my God, that is beautiful. So I reached out to Chris and I said, man, would you be interested by any chance in a trade? Because the money would be about even, be pretty much spot on even, I believe. And so he said, well, what, you got some pictures? I said, yes, sir. So I sent him like 10 pictures of the USA Strat. And he said, yeah. And he thought I was coming out there that day. And I was like, no, man, I'm coming out August 1st. I said, but I'll tell you what I'll do, man. I'll do you one better. I'll just have this shipped to your store. Is that fair? He's like, yeah, that's fine. So a big shout out to William De Silva, if he is still here. When I talked to him the other weekend, he really hooked me up with a great place to purchase shipping labels. And wow, that saved a lot of money. So a big shout out to William De Silva. So I used that route. And for me to have it shipped from here to the Anderson Mall, the guitar shop was like $15, and you can't beat that, man.
No,
so
$15, no.
And so when I get there August 1st, I will get that EVH Wolfgang Standard, that ocean burst or whatever to call it, we would call it chlorine burst or whatever. So that's gonna be fun, man. Gonna go there and jam, and also it'll be New Guitar Day. That'll be in the video, and it's exciting. I'm stoked. I'm excited. So it's gonna be all right.
Everything's gonna be all right, Joe.
Yeah, be all right. Mr. Rod says the Mr. Black pedal is amazing. I love it. That's awesome, man. Yes, that is a fantastic pedal. Yes. For a great stereo sound, yes. Let's see. Texo Cali says, I never tried to learn Freebird because I thought it might be a real headache to memorize all those guitar licks. What do you say? It's not bad, man. It's not bad. I just take some of the highlights of some of those licks, and I use those, but then I throw in my own stuff too. Because I can't memorize all that stuff either. I just get little parts here and there. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun song. But it's a long song.
It is a long song.
Yes. There you go. Mr. Silva is here. There he is. Yes. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the heads up on that, man. Man, that really, once I finally got it up and running, and you know what was wrong, Mr. De Silva? Because I was trying it when I was on the phone with him the other weekend, and I couldn't get it to work. And I had to reach out to customer support, and they had to, what do you call it? I guess check me out to make sure I was legit or whatever. And once I did that, it was good. It was good to go. Good to go. Yeah. Let's see. Yes, Derek Miracle. Yeah. Yeah. Pirate ship. Yeah, Pirate Ship, I believe, is the name of it. Pirate Ship, yeah. Works really well, absolutely. It did for me. It when I was going to send a guitar to Mr. De Silva, I went through my normal route, which is the UPS app, just to see what they would charge. And then I said, whoa, let me back out of that. And then I went the Pirate Ship route, and it was only half the money. So it was really, really cool, really cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss something there? Let's see. Derek Miracle. I don't think anyone plays the recorded solo note for note live, even the guys who record it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I just know there's some people that are real anal about when they're watching somebody. He didn't play it. Like, I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. To me, I don't care. If I'm watching somebody, I got more of an open mind than that. It doesn't bother me how the person plays it. As long as they're not destroying the song, you know.
As long as they get close, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be
get the essence of it.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a science project, you know. Come on, you're not doing this right. Come on. I'm like, oh God, get out of here. Mr. De Silva says, yeah, I might have to. The same thing. When you first open your account, yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to get I forget. I'm drawing a blank on the name, the word I'm trying to think of, but yeah, certified. I guess I had to get certified. Yes, Texacali, did I miss? Let's see. Okay. I like that stereo sound you had, Joe, but I have a question. Is that Mr. Black double tracker all you need for that? Or did you also mention a second pedal that works? Yes, I'm sorry I missed your question. Yeah, the two pedals I used to get that full sound, the double tracker by Mr. Black is one of them. The other is the Mimiq by TC Electronic. So I have my pedal board, and you have your pedals however you have them. Everybody's pedal board is different. But at the end of the chain, this is where it counts. You got the Mimiq and then the Mr. Black. And those are always on. And then out of the Mr. Black is coming stereo out into this Rodecaster Pro 2 setup for stereo. That is the cherry on top, sir. That's what will give you that. Once you get it dialed in, however you like, everybody's different. That's it. That's it right there. Absolutely. But yeah, that stereo sound is a big key of what I've been working on for a number of years on this channel. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and I'm more than happy to tell them. It ain't no secret. No, I'm not telling you. No. I don't know why people get like that. I'm not telling you nothing. I'm like, well, okay, good luck. Chris Cobb Music, Pirate Ship is the way to go if you're shipping something, a big guitar, heavy amp, etc. They beat everybody price-wise. You are correct. I agree, sir. Derek Miracle, if you played the same solo every time note for note, it feels robotic. I agree.
Yes.
It kind of takes the fun out of it, I would say.
But there are those people, man. If you don't play it note for note, they're going to let you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that was good until you got to that one part. You know, so-and-so, he doesn't play it like that. I just want to just backhand that person. You know?
I know. You missed the A minor.
I just want to... crazy. Edwin Crane says, what do stand-up comedians and guitarists have in common? Improvisation. There you go. It's a great point. Liquor Masterflex, random question. I might have missed the discussion, but Ralph, did you change the guitar in your glass display?
Yes, every week. I'm glad you noticed. Every week I change all these around.
Yes, he does. He stays on top of his.
And it's not because I'm changing it around for the show. During the week, like today, I played 4 guitars today, and when I take one down, they get switched around. They just do. You know, all my stuff gets played all the time. They're not just collecting dust.
Yeah, he stays on top of his guitar rotation. I got to say, he does a whole lot more than I do. My stuff, I'm like, yeah, just leave it. You know, I got to go to work. Oh, I don't feel like messing with it right now. But Ralph will send me a message. Did you change those guitars around or not? Quit being lazy. Get up and do something. I'm like, dude, I'm going to work. I don't care. That's not good enough.
Did you turn around, go home right now.
No, I did not.
Take this little Debbie and shove it. Oh, okay. Where'd that
Kidding,
come
man.
from?
I don't. I'm playing. Randall Vandergriff, he says, I'm going to try to get the Keylab Essentials 66 key mid with the Keylab software. No external speakers and must be used with a computer. Hundreds of sounds, DAWs, piano, etc., and it's affordable. All right. That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to read that, rather. Mike E says, it's nice to know I'm going to have to use them to ship my twin Reverb to my new place when I move. Yes, Pirate Ship. Yeah, look them up, man.
That's very clever name.
Yeah, and their emails are corny. Matey, are you happy with our
Oh,
service?
no, that's just too far.
I'm
Pirate
not-
Ship was fine. Now,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
come on,
not kidding. They did that, and when I reached out to customer service, it comes up, hello, Joel, where can? And I was like, oh my god, I got to walk the plank. What are we
stop
doing?
using them right now.
I was
Stop.
like, oh,
That's just too
I was
much.
like, dude, he kept, and even after they kept following up, how was your experience? I was like, never, delete,
wow.
just delete the email. but you do save a lot of money on ship. I will say that.
All right.
Yes.
I'll let it slide.
Yes. Derek Miracle, you guys are awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Glad
So
somebody
we are.
thinks so.
Yes, thank you very much. Let's see here. Text chimes in. He says that, okay, so TC Electronic Mimiq, and it's spelled Mimiq. That's how I spelled it too, man. I'm just letting you know if you look it up. So it'd be Mimiq. Pedal is essential to making it work. Thank you. I knew I was missing part of the equation. Now I need to learn what Mimiq pedal does. It's a doubler, and that's what the double tracker is. It's a doubler as well. I just use them together, and I have the settings in a certain way on each where it doesn't hurt the spread too much, because it's like if you had 2 or 3 chorus pedals going at once, it's gonna muddy up the mix really bad. But with these two doublers, it's yeah, man, it's great. Yeah. And I can take, whenever you get the pedals, let me know, and I'll tell you what my settings are. There's only the Mimiq only has 3 knobs on it, and then the double tracker has 3 knobs on it. So let me know if you ever get those. I'll tell you what my settings are, and you can go from there. And you can always adjust as you go along. But yes. Yeah, Casey Lee. Yeah, that's exactly.
I was looking at the Ted Fair Arby's.
Arby's, yeah.
We've got the meat.
Yes. I haven't had Arby's in a long time, man. My favorite thing from there was always the beef and cheddar and them potato cakes, man.
Well, let's take a break and go. I'm sure they'll wait on us. Y'all don't mind,
Arby's
do you?
drive-through
We'll be
live
right
stream.
back
Yeah.
after these messages.
We'll be right back. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the ship tip. JB says, yes, that's I owe that to Mr. Silva. He's the one that let me in on it. But yeah, it's I was shocked at the money that you can save. And seriously, I was like, oh my God. So now if I'm selling through Reverb, I gotta go through them, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But you get a discount through Reverb too. So it's about the same that way. But if I'm selling direct, like I did the other week, I just used Pirate Ship, and I was like, wow, this is fantastic. So it's always good to have a fallback plan, Art G, hello, man. He says, if you could take 2 guitar players, morph them into one, and become that player, who would you pick? For me, it would be Gilmore and Alex Lifeson.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Take 2 guitar players, morph them into one, and you could play that particular, or that style, I guess.
Zach Wilde and Vito Bratta.
Oh, wow, that's great. I guess for me, it's going to be pretty much the same. I'd say Eddie Van Halen and Vito Bratta, because Vito was more melodic.
Exactly.
On his stuff. It was just
love it.
His breakdowns of chords and all was like, oh my God.
Yeah, if you could mix that with Zach's aggressiveness, that would be an interesting sound.
Yes. That's a good question. Yeah. Texo Cali says, okay, Joe, but do you need a 2-speaker spread if you're using, it depends on what you're wanting to do. If you are going to 2 amps in your room, if that's how you're practicing, yes, you could do that. To get the stereo live sound, sound live rather. I have 2 Boss Katana 50 watts here in the room. If I want to go from out of the Rodecaster into a couple of amps, or if I want, I could go and one in each cabinet, But the best results are if you went to 2 cabinets, yeah, or 2 speakers. But yeah, I'd say 2 whatever, 2 amps, 2 cabinets, 2 half stacks, however you want to do it. But yeah, that would help you immensely. Mike E says that I thought Ralph was going to say Zakk Wylde and Zakk Wylde.
Wow, very very accurate, man. I could have easily went that way. I could have easily went that route.
I always liked the Zakk Wylde back in the day, man, when he had the bell bottoms and the
Oh yeah, he's got
the
his own
train conductor's
silhouette.
hat or whatever.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, before he grew the beard and wears the kilts and whatnot.
Yeah, when I see him, I mean, he's still I'm not saying nothing bad. He's an amazing guitar player, icon, legend. But I just his look, I'm not a fan of. I'm like,
He's got a good sense of humor. If you ever seen any other videos,
he does.
He likes to get silly and be stupid, just like.
And I love that. I love that. That's another reason why I like him so much. He seems very down to earth. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Bill Frank, he says if he could morph 2 players, he goes, this is going to sound crazy. Jimmy Page and Steve Vai. No, that's not crazy, man.
Not at all.
No, that's your opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, sir. Rod says to get the stereo sound he uses, just use 2 2x12 cabs. Yeah, there you go. It can be achieved that way. Absolutely. Yes. Or you mean 4x12? I don't know. Let's see. The Virginia Rattlesnake. I thought you would say EVH and SRV for you, Joe. Yeah, that's a great combination too. But
when you ask for 2, there's really so many choices. It's
yeah.
But I'll stand by my decision.
Yeah. Yeah. Downtown AJ Brown, Joe, I thought you would say EVH and Debbie Gibson. No, I'm just kidding. EVH and Jimi Hendrix.
And Tiffany.
Yeah. God, remember that back in the day? Oh,
You seen her lately? Holy cow.
it was kind of rough.
Oof.
Yeah.
She needs to stop.
It looks kind of rough. I saw somebody interview her. This might have been 5 years ago. And I was like, number one, why would somebody want to do that? Well, whatever. But she did it. And I looked and I said, wow, that's Tiffany. That's what she looks like now.
I know, right? I think we're alone now. That's because look at you. That's why you're alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, lay off the Arby's.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Yes. Lordy mercy. Mike E says, you ever hear Phil McKnight's Zakk Wylde story? I don't recall it right offhand, sir. Not right away, I don't. Ted Fair says, I have the Morley ABC pedal to run 3 amps. It sounds glorious. Oh, you got a wet, dry, wet, I would think, right?
I like that word, glorious. It's glorious.
Yeah. JB, the 2 gems. Yes. Mr. Bill Frank says that I was saying the sound when you combine them together. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, however you want to do it, sir. It's all good. Let's see. Edwin Crane, he says, for me, Ty Tabor, Steve Vai, and Eddie Van Halen, and Vito and Reb, and he's just going on and on. Supposed to pick 2. Edwin picks 22. Okay, I'm not done yet. Now, y'all listen to me. Okay. I'm kidding. Casey Lee says EVH and Gary Moore. Nice. Mm-hmm. The 2 Jimmys is EVH, basically. Let's see here. Oops. Get this thing to move. Sorry. All right. Let's see. And Dave Mustang, I hear you. Tex says, update on my Explorer build. I have everything. Okay, you got everything up and running. Take it. Grand finally lacquer stages before parts. Well, good, man. Good deal.
Nice.
Good deal, man. I haven't done a guitar build in a long time. I tried it a few times, and that was good enough for me.
Yeah.
It just was not for me. I was like, wow, this is.
Wasn't satisfying, was it?
Not really. It was. I mean, if you want to call this a guitar build, I call it just buying parts and throwing them together. I didn't like I built it from scratch, But it was okay. But it's just I'm just very impatient.
You mean you didn't chop down the tree and stuff?
Hell no, I ain't got no CNC machine, none of that stuff. But I just don't have the time to sit here and do things like that with my work schedule for my job. I just don't. Mm-hmm. So I'd buy like a body that was a loaded body, they call it. It's already got the electronics ready to go. All you guys just slap a neck on it. You can pick a neck wherever will fit that body. I've done that a few times. That was fun. This SRV build I got back here, that's how I got that. The body and the it was a loaded body. All that was together, and then I bought a very nice Fender neck to put on there and the locking tuners. That's for sale, as a matter of fact. Got it back there. And yeah, so it's all kind of stuff, man. But yeah, just as far as like getting down with all the electronics and all that, and I was like, nah, it's just not for me. Let me just buy something that's ready to go. Mm-hmm. All that other stuff. It's like building models when you were a kid. Did you ever build models?
When I was a kid, you had to use the glue, man. I wasn't a fan of the glue.
Me neither. I had to get the ones that snap tight. Just snap.
You try to put a little glue on it, and these strings come from it. Come on, man.
I hated that.
That was not fun.
The glue, what was that, Tester's glue? Whew, yeah, that stuff was strong, boy.
Then you maybe have to paint it with these little paintbrush. Oh,
yeah, I didn't have. When I tried it, was
always was the way to go. Yeah.
I always got the models that you just snap the parts together.
Yeah, I
think they call it snap.
I think I did a couple of those.
Yeah, I did. I was not a big into models growing up. I was like, that's boring. And then you couldn't. I was like, well, you put it together, you can't do nothing with it. You just look at it.
It's not a working car. Yeah,
it's not a toy.
Roll,
it's just I'm like, you go to roll it and the wheel crack. I'm like, well, what the hell?
Doors don't open. Nothing.
Yeah, I was like, this blows, man. So I never was into that. So I kind of equate that to building guitars. It's kind of on that. You got to have patience. Mm-hmm. And a certain skill set, and I just don't have that. A little
patience.
Yeah, I just don't have that. I just don't have that. And yeah, so let's see. EVH and John Sykes, if you want to be a good player and good looking, yeah, there you go. Scott from South Carolina says, you have to wait an agonizing 3-week period before the curing process for the lacquer to finally harden before doing wet sanding and buffing. Yeah, that's
too much. That's too much.
Yeah, that's just too much for me. I don't want to deal with all that. My hat's off to people that do, though, because it looks great, but I just don't have the patience for that.
Yeah, I tried to do my own crackle guitar. That didn't work out well.
I remember that. You'd send me those messages. I send you so pictures too, man.
Why is it not working? I'm read the can. I even sanded it down, bought another can. Maybe it was the brand. Let's order another brand. It didn't work, man. I said, I can't, I hadn't found a crackle that I like. I'll just make my own. That did not work out.
Yeah,
it did not work out.
It's very annoying. Yeah.
So I'll make a crackle, slam it on the ground. It's cracked now, ain't it?
That's a great paint job. Well, thank you. How'd you do that? You see that roof up there?
Here, give me your guitar. I can do yours too.
Free of charge. No, don't. You see the guy going, oh no, slow motion. He's trying to save it.
Crack.
And you're on the front porch going, oh, anyway.
That'd be $300. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, damn. That's hilarious. He just tore my guitar. No, you didn't. You ordered that finish, pal.
That's a personalized crackle job.
Yeah. he gets home because his friends go, "Damn, what happened to your guitar?" He goes, "I just paid this guy $300 to do this finish. He threw it off his roof and hit the, and then oh my god, woo, he messed up." All right, let's see. Mike E says, "I get frustrated just setting up a guitar and just want to hurry up and play. Thank you very much."
That's me.
But I respect people that can build. Yes, absolutely. Me too. Yes. Yes.
If I have a guitar that needs a setup, I let Joe do it.
I don't mind doing setups. That's fine. To me, that's fun. I like that because it don't take long.
I'm very impatient. I just want to pick it up and play.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. I'm like that too. Rod said if he could combine two guitar players for his style, it'd be Robin Trower and Dave Gilmour.
That's a good one.
That is good. Very, very good. Let's see. Edwin Crane, open a window that you didn't open with the model glue. Oh, God. Yeah.
That's some strong stuff, wasn't it?
That tester's glue, I think that's what it was called back then.
Oh, it'd be all packed
Yeah.
up in a
He was
closed
getting
room.
lightheaded. I'd be like, whew, I put the lid back on. 'Cause my mom would be like, don't be smelling that stuff. And I'm like, huh?
Mom comes in the room. Why are you naked? Well, it's just glue.
I'm trying to put a crackle finish on this. What? You're only 8. What do you know about the crackle finish? No. Oh, I'm sorry. That's when I got 20. Sorry. I went back in time, Mom. Sorry. By the way, you're awful young. How'd you? Oh, God. Let's see. Let's see here. Edwin Crane, the guy that lived next door, had a model car collection. Not for me. I've seen people like that when I was younger, and I never was impressed by that.
And you ever see those models like battleships with the tiny little airplanes, and they glue all that together?
Oh, man.
Too much, man. But people love that, man.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. If it's what they like, that's fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I would see guys, guy when I was younger, teenager, and I'd look and I was like, damn, did this guy have a girlfriend growing up?
I knew that was
That's what I always think. I was like, damn, dude, what are you doing this for? There's a lot more better things you could be doing with your time. Let's see. Casey Lee says, when we were kids, my brother was a master model builder. Me, not so much. The wheels usually fell off mine. I was not good at it.
The
either,
wheels,
man.
if I remember correctly, just one little point that glues onto there. So it was wobbly, and you sit there and hold it for a few seconds. Okay,
Right.
It's not for me.
Yeah. It wasn't me neither. It wasn't for me either. Oh, let's see. I hear you, Tex. Yeah, your guitar cost under $500. All the parts were $460. Yeah. Yeah. That is one good thing about doing a build. You can save money. You're right on that. Yeah. Jit Boy says 2 guitar players morphed. I still do not know. Kind of makes me think. Well, you get back with us in a few minutes, sir, and let us know what you think.
We'll wait.
You have 30 seconds to respond. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here's my answer.
Well, we're at the bottom of the chat. Show's over, guys. See you later.
This show's over. No, but yeah, there's all kind of cool combinations you can do with 2 different guitar players. When we were in Cornerstone, speaking of guitar stuff, was it me, or I think you heard it too, we were, right when we got ready to go, the instructional area in the back where the gentleman teaches, he was playing Weird Al Yankovic,
Yes.
Eat It.
Yes.
Right, and I thought, why is that being played?
I know. I
And-
didn't understand that either. I don't know.
And-
Somebody trying to learn that?
Well, the music's the same, just the words are different. But I don't know. First of all, when I heard that, there's a point to why I'm saying this. When I heard that, I remember looking at you and you said, that sounds like Weird Al. And I thought I heard you say that, but somebody else was speaking at me too. So I kind of got cross-connected. But I never cared for that stuff. Did you, Weird Al? I never cared for that. I thought it was stupid.
I did too.
My son loves that stuff. He's got all his greatest hits and all. I'm like, Nathan, he's copying and putting his own dumb lyrics in there. Is it? But he's made a mint off that stuff, so I can't.
He has.
He's made a fortune off of doing that.
I think he's still touring. I saw something like he was coming close around here. I'm like, I'm not going to see that.
And if you ever see old bits by any chance, like on YouTube or something, when he was in his prime, and he had the fro hairdo and the glasses in his heyday, he would say stuff, and it was not funny at all. I was like, dude, he is not funny.
It reminds me of Tiny Tim. Remember that guy?
Yeah, that guy was weird.
Go through the tulips.
Yeah, playing that little ukulele or whatever.
Exactly.
I think that guy. Didn't he die on air? I think he died live on the air playing.
Yeah, he did everybody.
I think he. Damn.
Not nice.
He. I think he passed away live on the air. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Man. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan of Weird Al, man. I just thought it was not for me. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Jit Boy with his answer. Page and Sykes. Yeah, that's a great combination. Let's see. I knew a guy that built ships in a bottle. My thought was always, why? Yeah, I never understood that neither.
I was going to bring that up too. I was just like, is that for real? Or, that's crazy. I don't even want to know how you do that.
I think there's a trick to that where they mold obviously the glass around the ship.
Right.
Raging Kane, let's see, two guitarists morphed, Adrian Smith and Dave Murray. There you go. Edwin Crane says Page and Sykes would be great. Raging Kane says Adrian is more melodic and Dave rips. There you go.
Good combination.
Yeah, that's a good call. Let's see. Mike E chimes in. He says that, that reminds me, was the guitar teacher's office at the guitar shop in a dressing room?
Yes.
Or was that the space bigger than what I looked on camera? You're correct. Those in the back were dressing rooms, yes.
Clothing store, that place, initially.
Yes, it used to be, I don't know what clothing store it was, but that's correct. And those were dressing rooms back there, yeah, because when we first got there, we were, Chris was showing us around, and he said these were formerly dressing rooms, and I thought, wow, okay. So, yeah. But that's a good observation, Mike. You were correct. Jit Boy says, people say I sound like all 80s combined.
All the 80s, the whole decade.
That's awesome. I would just want to sound like something in general. And I can't even pull that off.
You'll get there, Joe. Give it a few more years. You'll
give it, yeah, a few more years. We'll maybe can do a pinch harmonic or something. Edwin Crane with a pinch of Jakey Lee.
That's a good one. Jakey Lee's a good one.
Yes. Yeah, he's a very, very awesome player. Got done wrong by the Aussie camp, I feel, or by Sharon, I guess.
Oh, let's not open that can of worms.
Okay. Forest Floor, cheers, Joe and Ralph. I'm more Frank Marino and Shanker, Michael Shanker, I guess. Yeah.
Michael Shanker, yes.
Nice. Scorpions. Nice, man. Let's see here. Ted Fair says that I like to morph Dwayne Allman and Satchel from Steel Panther.
Wow, that's a combo.
Wow, that is something else right there. Let's see. Texocali, Joe, did you like the band Slaughter? Yes, I did. I like the heavy guitar sound. I saw them live with Kiss and Winger. Rest in peace to their guitar player Tim Kelly. Yeah, I always liked Slaughter. Yeah, their first album was awesome. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I love the guitar cover artwork too. If you remember that cover art, you know what I'm talking about. I was like, whoa. That's when cover art was cool, man, back then. Downtown AJ Brown. Joe, how's your mom doing? She's doing better. Thank you for asking. Yes, she had a pacemaker procedure done the other week, and she's slowly getting her strength back. It's taking a little bit, but she's getting there, man. Thank you for asking. Yes, she's doing good. I went by there today and checked on her and went to the store for her. Edwin Crane said the ship in the bottle, probably a false bottom glass bottle.
Have to be.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Yeah. Jet Boy says, Joe reminds me of
Wow, look at
Neil
that.
Sean and Halen combined. Oh my
Wow,
God.
that's a
Well,
compliment.
I appreciate that, but that's really nice. But let me get my $5,000. Where's it? Here, let's send that to Jet Boy for me. $5,000? No. Thank you, man. That's really kind. I don't see that, but that's really nice. Thank you. GRB Aquatics. Hello, man. Gilmore and Mark Knopfler. Yes.
There you go.
Knopfler. Yeah, I said it wrong. Yes. Two incredible guitar players. Kerry Crouch, Ace Frehley, and Freddie King.
All right.
Nice, man. Edwin Crane, my wife knows Mark Slaughter. Uh-oh.
Right on. That could be a problem for you, Edwin.
Or did she know him? Let's just put it, was that in past tense, hopefully.
Are you accusing her of being a groupie? Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
Just kidding,
man.
Just kidding.
We're playing. Mike Bloomfield and Buddy Guy, similar blues genre that would be fun. Basically, Neil Sean ain't no slouch. No, he's incredible. I mean, he's the only, besides him and, just my 2 cents, besides him and Vito Bratta, Neil is the only one I know that's so melodic.
His solos are very recognizable.
Yeah, and you can hum those solos, man. You could sit there and if you just think about some of those classic Journey hits, you can hum those guitar solos. And to me, if you can come up with a solo that's memorable like that, oh man, you're a genius.
Yeah.
You know, it's not always about. It's not
really
about
not.
that. It's
Impressive though that is. It's not.
it is. But if you're melodic, that is the icing on the cake in my book. But no, he is not a slouch at all. I love Neil Sean's playing. He's amazing. MPL says Steve Moores and Eddie. There you go.
Right on.
It's funny when you say Neil Sean because it's on YouTube. You can see the Van Halen, the 1984. It says upgraded to 4K resolution, and I think they're in. Is it Donington? I think it's not in the U.S. It must be Donington. So, and it's in their set starts when the sun's up, and it ends when the sun's going down. But you see some on that particular video if you watch it all the way through. After the show, they go to their trailers, which is supposedly a backstage or whatever. They got all these trailers and stuff out in the grass in this field, and Eddie is looking at their 84 album. It's just been pressed. He's looking at it, and the people are back there mingling. You got Valerie Bertinelli back there talking. Everybody's having drinks. Neil Sean is one of the people back there. So this must have been some type of big festival at the time, I'm assuming, that and Van Halen was on the bill. I don't know of all the groups, but looking at that footage, there's no audio on that particular part of the video, but it's very interesting to see all you recognize those people. I'm like, wow, look, and man, it's that was their heyday, man, and it was cool, but cool to see that. Dave was trying to moonwalk across the stage. I was like, oh God.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was rough. I was like, what? He said, Michael Jackson ain't got on me. I was like, oh Lord. Oh boy. But
I think he does though.
He's trying to break dance and everything, and I was like, oh boy. Thank you, Jet Boy. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Rajan Kane, he says the ships are built so they can fold down. Then you put in the bottle and pull a string to unfold them to a full ship. Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard that.
I'd have to see that to understand it, I think.
I have no clue.
It's not that important.
No, it's not. It's just, I think it's pretty wild that somebody would even know.
Yeah, I'd have to see that to
Use a piece of string to lift
wrap
the
my head
into
around
place. The ship is. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. That's interesting. Okay. AJ Brown says Eddie and Roy Clark. Imagine their superpowers combined. There you go. Interesting, man.
Nice.
Casey Lee says everybody knows Neil Sean's music, but most people in the general public don't know his name. That's true. And I'm like, is it Sean or I've always said Sean. I don't know if I'm saying
Sean.
it right.
I've always said Sean.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying it right or wrong, but anyway, he's incredible. And they're on their what's it called? Their Final Frontiers tour or something. And I saw somebody posted on Facebook, somebody I went to school with. We're so excited to see Journey, and right behind him is the wall. I said, he's in the nosebleeds, man, because that's probably all he could afford. Because I can imagine those tickets.
Oh
are
yeah, they're
immensely
asking a lot,
expensive,
especially for the final tour.
Final thing, yeah. Oh boy, you know.
So it's
and I was
just
like,
Neil Sean and the keyboard player, I believe, is original. Is he not?
Jonathan Kang. I don't know if he's on that tour.
No.
I heard. Now I don't know. I haven't checked recently. He might be. I don't know, but I know. I thought Neil Sean was the only one left that was on there, but I just personally, I wouldn't pay that kind of money to see a band. I don't care if it's their last show or not. I'm not doing that, man. Not me. Raging Kane says, I think that's the Van Halen festival where Michael Anthony and Eddie both play keyboards on Jump. I never knew they did that. You were correct. Michael Anthony does play keyboards on Jump, and so does Eddie. That's correct. Yes. Yes, sir. Good call, Raging King. Good call. Let's see. SRV and George Thorogood. Does that say Mo Decker, or am I saying that wrong?
That's what it says. Mo Decker.
Okay. Just want to make sure. At first, I looked. I thought it said Mo Ed Cracker. I was like, what?
Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought when I glanced at it. I was like, who is this?
Cracker.
Mo Decker. Sorry. All right.
Like that's an insult. You crack. Is that the best you got? Cracker?
Yeah.
You hurt my feelings. Oh my goodness.
Come on, Cracker.
Yo.
I'm like, what? Cracker? You want some milk? What's going on? What? Cracking wheat. All right. Let's see. Text says, anyone else noticing keyboard lag in the chat? It's taking forever to write a chat message. Must be bad weather. It must be. I don't see nobody else saying that. So it could be. Let's see. Ted Fair says, have to give credit to guitarist Richie Faulkner. He breathed new life into Judas Priest. That's nice. Let's see. Randall Vandergriff, I started out on piano and keys. The piano synthesizers hold a special place in my heart. And yes, Elvis played the red hollow body Hagstrom in the 68 comeback special. Thank you, sir. So that was, Randall had said that in a previous show stream. And when I saw that guitar at the guitar shop, I thought about Randall. I said, I think this is the one he was talking about. Rod, let me know what other guitars you're selling. Oh yeah, it's
Everything's up for grabs.
yeah, I got
It's a flea market over
this
there.
Satriani model over here. I'm selling my George Thorogood. Somebody said Thorogood. George George Lynch LTD. It's got the upgraded trim system on it. Of course, the SRV build. I got the Firefly Music Man copy, and the OLP purple guitar. So yeah, we got all kind of stuff going on here. Let's see. Mike E says it's a 3-day weekend. Let's put on our Crocs. eat some little Debbie's.
He's been here for a lot of shows. If
And work on
if he's going to spout all that out,
work on chips in a bottle. That's amazing.
all that,
I like that, Mike. Wow, what a good sport. That's awesome.
and build some models.
Yeah, Revel.
Revel, yeah.
Cameron Hart, hey brother. He goes, hey guys, I'm late to the show, so can I give you and Ralph a new guitar since I'm late? Yeah, sure. He didn't.
There
say
will be
that.
a late. There's a late fee. Yes,
I'm
there is a
kidding.
late fee.
Cameron's like, whoa, dude, I didn't say that. You cracker? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Till I'm getting tired. Oh, all right. I'm doing good, Cameron. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. I'm just being silly. All right. JRB Aquatics, hello. He goes, like with singing, I consider my inspiration to be Van Morrison and Bob Dylan. No one can understand a word. Okay.
Great songwriter.
Yeah.
Not that
absolutely.
great of a singer, though. Not that great of a singer.
I never could get into Bob Dylan myself.
Hey.
I
What?
never. I just couldn't. It just a little bit before my time, and I don't know.
Like Joe Cocker.
Yeah. Whenever you see him perform on some old footage, he seems like he's having a fit when he's singing. He's all.
That's what I mean.
I was like, is he having Tourette's? What is wrong with that man?
having a seizure right now?
It's like, damn, sing his ass off, but my God, he was all body's all. I was like, damn, dude, somebody give him something to relax. But anyway, Matt Axman, Neil Sean played at Woodstock with Santana at 17 years old. Yes, sure did. That's a big feather to put in your cap, man. Yeah, he's awesome, man. Let's see. Raging Kane says, yes, Richie Faulkner's Elegant Weapons band is awesome. Is that right? Oh.
Elegant Weapons.
All right, then. Nice. Let's see here. The Lynch. Oh, yeah. You want to, it's sitting back here. Ralph, you mind if I show that real quick?
No, go ahead, man.
Is that all right? I know we're about to wrap up here. I'll,
Go ahead.
let me put my email in the chat in case anybody's interested. We'll show off these guitars that are for sale. Direct from the Joe Wentz Project TV. Let's see here. Sure I'm doing this correctly. I hope I got it right. It's supposed to say guitarman_JW@yahoo.com. Let's see if that goes through. There it is. Yep, went right through. So let me minimize this chat for a second, and I will go to camera 2 here. There we go. So just for people who are interested, I'm from the South. I say interested instead of interested. Damn cracker. Ugh. Anyway. All right. So these guitars over here, everything you see in the rack's always for sale. The ones on the far right are those are, well, the first two are $325.
Lord have mercy.
Here's a Satriani.
Like swapping shopping here.
Yeah. Put my headphones so I can hear myself in the mic and I can hear Ralph. This is a Satriani JS100.
I do like that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's hard to find the JS100. Now you can see some where it's been played. See where it's a little, when the light hits it.
Little scratches. Yeah, I see
it's
that.
it's just from being played. It's not scratched.
There's a little hazing on there.
Yeah, hazing. There you go. And the back cavity door is off because I set it up and changed out it's got the upgraded Godo. Got the original pickups. 22 frets. Got the Satriani inlay there. Yeah, and it's got split coil as well. 525 for the Ibanez JS100. It's the only one I have. All the other ones I've sold. But yeah, everything's upgraded on here. So yeah, great guitar. Let's see here. The Lynch LTD right here. Right there. That's got the only thing I did here is I upgraded to a Godo right there. Everything else is like it's supposed to be. Everything else is stock. That's got I upgraded the post too, so right there. So that's going to be Yeah, we'll say 525. There ain't a mark on this thing. I mean, I've only played it maybe half a dozen times. 525 for that. And these guitars come with a hard case too. Great guitar, man. And then let's see. Got the SRV build back here. Great guitar here. This is the one that's the MJT body. That had the loaded SRV pickguard. It's relic. It's already like that. And got the Fender neck. And it's got the locking tuners on the back. Gold hardware. Go 525. Here you go.
Joe will sign that for you too.
But let's go. There you go. So that's Joe's Guitar Shop for this episode. If you're interested, hit me up with the on the email guitarman_JW at yahoo.com, and we can make it work. I have satisfied customers that can vouch for it. So let's see here. Let me go down to the bottom. Rod sold.
Right? Which one was that?
Yeah, is that the the Lynch? Is that the one you're talking? Well, 525, man. Yeah, 525. If you and there you go. Make sure you choose before you send anything through PayPal, Rod. Make sure you choose friends and family before you send it, because PayPal they'll deduct like $20. So please make sure you choose friends and family before you send it. Yeah.
The things I don't know.
Yeah, if you make sure you have me added to your friends and family list, no fees will be Reverb. PayPal doesn't get anything.
There's a loophole.
Yes, a big loophole, because I've sold stuff before and I've sent somebody my PayPal information and they sent me the correct what I was asking, but PayPal kept like $20 for a fee. But if you're in the friends and family thing, you get all the money. Yep. That's it. So there you go. So, yeah, Rod, if you please make sure you select friends and family. And we will get that set up for you and get it on its way. Alan Guitars, what's going on, man? How you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I think we've hit our mark, Ralph, haven't we, pretty much?
We have.
It's almost 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah. It is. It was a good show, man. I had a good time.
It's an excellent show. A very excellent show. It's nothing but respect for everybody here in the chat. Thank you all for showing up here. Sorry there was no live music tonight. I'm still trying to get back on my feet, man. I've just been really busy with work and everything.
Yep.
And trying to get myself back together here, and I got to get back to work tomorrow. So it's been something else, to say the least. And we've been busy doing guitar shop reviews, which is I love, always will, and always have. And anything else, Ralph, you'd like to add, my friend?
Yeah, if we offended any model builders out there, I apologize.
Model
We're
builders.
just joking around.
No.
We're just joking.
No, man, we were yeah.
Yeah.
I was just always shocked at how people could do that, and it would look really, really good. And when I would try it, it was a train wreck. But like I said, it takes a special skill set to do that type of thing when we were teenagers, of course. Yeah, and So yeah, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it, man. Don't forget to check out Ralph the German Butcher on YouTube. He does all of his own instruments, his own editing, everything. He's a one-man band, literally. Check him out. You'll and give him a subscribe, man. And he has some great content on there. He's a great musician. So if there's not anything else, Ralph, I guess we'll wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here. We look forward to seeing you again. And thank you again for showing up and participating in the chat.
All you crackers have a good weekend.
Cracker. We'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.